Hare Krishna. Hello friends, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. This is Ritendra. I am preacher of Bhagavad Gita and today I am going to talk about Garud Puran. Before I start my lecture, I would like to introduce Garud Puran. This is Garud Puran and I would say Garud Puran we would have to read throughout our life. Actually, many people have a wrong belief that we would have to read Garud Puran at on the death of our beloved person, and we have to keep a part, and we just have to organize ceremony and also preaching a Garud Puran at that occasion or at that event at the time of the death of our beloved person. But this is not true. We have to read Garud Puran at the time of our birth till our death, because many theories, many things are mentioned in Garud Puran by which we can mold ourselves, we can build our character, we can understand who we are and what we have to do, what ought to do and ought not to do. We can only understand from Garud Puran. Let's start today's very special lecture. Today I am going to talk about Saligram rocks. Saligram rocks, and Lord Krishna used Saligram rocks in his dish Sudarshana, and there are many things about Saligram rocks. So let's start. Let's talk about Saligram rocks and many sacred place. The Saligram rocks is used, or at that time at the Mahabharata the Saligram rock was used. So let's start. Sri Vishnu stated, Sri Hari Vishnu here stated to his Vahana Garud, auspiciously marked marble should be respectfully revered. Means whatever marble which are auspiciously marked, these all are deserved to get revered. It brings all over the goodness and merit. Whatever marble which are revered, which will surely bring a goodness as well as a merit as well as a beneficial to the people. Whoever worship that auspicious marble, that particular marble will definitely give a goodness as well as beneficial things to the particular people who have worshipped the particular marble. This is mentioned in Garud Puran. First one is named as Sudarshana, having a mark of one disc on it. Sudarshana is a mark of one disc over the it. There is a Saligram rock, which actually Sudarshana is made by rock or some kind of soil. The second one is a Lakshmi Narayana with marked two discs. Lakshmi Narayana with marked two discs. One disc Sudarshana. Lakshmi Narayana is two discs. Lakshmi Narayana has a two discs, and one having a marked of the three discs is termed as Achut. Achut, that means three discs, marked of the three discs. And for this it is a Chaturbhuja Vishnu, Chaturbhuja Krishna. There is a four disc, and different such rocks are there having a different number of the discs. That is a different rock and having a different number of the rocks in it, and their names are Vasudev, Pradyumna, Samakrishna, Purushottam, and different manifestation of Vishnu energy. These all are only different energy of Lord Sri Hari Vishnu. The rocks of 9 discs is called Navvayu. The rock of 9 discs is called Navvayu, and of the 10 discs of rock, that is called Das Atmik. The 10 disc rock is known as Das Atmik. One with a marked 11 disc is Anirudh. The one with a mark of 11 disc, that is called Anirudh. And also 12 disc is called as a Dwadesh Atmik, 12 disc rock. This is called Dwadesh Atmik. When on a rock there are more than 12 discs, such are called Anant. More than 12 discs, that is called Anant. More than 10 Sudarshana, that is called Anant. Whichever god one has a more conviction in it, and that corresponding rock should be well revered, and after acquiring it is a very merited and giving a good reward in all the ways. It is very merited and giving a good things to all the people. It has been held that, listen it very carefully, it has been held that if you can get a rock of Dwarka configuration, it is a good to reward it. It is a very good to reward it. And most respectfully, it carries one of the highest merit. The Dwarka rock the rock, the soil which is found, which is to be got from Dwarka city, that is called a Dwarka rock, and which is very beneficial as well as good to river. It carries one of the highest merit, particularly toning up one's mind process, and taking away all the negativity. The rock which is found from Dwarka, which absorb all the negativity, effectively clearing the psyche of restriction and negativity. The rock which one is found from Dwarka, which exactly clearing the psyche of restriction and negativity. Shiva, starting from the rock and configuration of the Dwarka, and Naimis, Pushkar, Gaya, Prayagraj, that is a Kurukshetra, Ganga, Sukar Kshetra, Narmada, Chandrabhaga, Mahakal, Purushottam region. I am going to talk about the particular regions, and in particular regions, if we get a rock from particular region, the regions are Dwarka, Naimis, Pushkar, there is a Pushkar lake in Rajasthan, Gaya, Bodh Gaya, Prayagraj in Uttar Pradesh, Kurukshetra in Haryana, Ganga in Uttar Pradesh, Sukar Kshetra, Narmada in MP, Chandrabhaga and Mahakal and Purushottam regions, all sacred sites, location provide a man good resolution for all the life. Give a good resolution throughout the life. There are 60 generic identities given to the year. Each year has the characteristics corresponding to its generic name. One can be accordingly guided by the pre-information as to how things may turn out in a various year and benefit. Some of those names are Vishnu, preservation and smooth operation. Jai, victory. Prajapatya, the creation. Subkrit, well actioned. Sudharan means well born. And Rakshasa, fierce and demonic. Krodhi, angry. Nanda means joy. And Sarvajit, all around the victory. Sarvajit means all around the victory. The rocks which particular brings this kind of particular thing, particular characteristics in the human body, human being, human character. If we got from particular rock from particular places, privileges, and also pilgrimages. If we get a rock from particular pilgrimages like Dwarka, Naimis, Pushkar, Gaya, Prayagraj, Kurukshetra, Ganga, Sukar Kshetra, Narmada, Chandrabhaga, Mahakal, Purushottam regions. These all rocks will bring a good energy, positive energy, and clearing all the negativity in our life. So this is all about Saligram rock and importance of Saligram rock, which are mentioned in Garuda Puran. This is most important things. This is most important in order to make all of us understand the importance of the rock, importance of the Saligram, importance of the particular stone which are found from particular place, particular pilgrimages. So this is all about Garuda Puran. If you are having any question, any doubt, then please kindly put a comment. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe.